My name is Jimmy, and I came to Aurora, to Wayside Cross, homeless, broken, not just mentally and spiritually, but physically broken. Probably 3 months into my stay, I'd been given a church mentor, somebody to take me under their wing and help me in my walk with Christ. And he met with me for my very first visit. And as he was getting ready to go, he reached in his pocket and he handed me a $20 bill. I'm like, wait a minute, what's all that, He's like, no, it's not my money, it's God's money. He's like, I know you make $2 a week here, and I know you have things you need. Go get those things that you need. And I just like, cool. So I was able to go walk up the street to the dollar store, and I bought the deodorant I wanted. I bought the shampoo that I wanted. I bought the toothpaste that I wanted, and I got me a mucho mango and some chips. And I'm like, this is cool. I haven't had money in my pocket for months and months and months. So I got stuff, and I got money, and I'm walking back to Wayside, and I'm just on cloud nine. I feel so great, so blessed, if you will. And this lady walks up to me. She's like, mister, I'm trying to get a gallon of milk for my kids. I need a dime. You got a dime? And I looked her dead in the eye and said, no. And started to walk. And I just froze on the sidewalk and just felt the conviction of, oh my God, everything I own is a gift of God. I came there with the clothes on my back. The money in my pocket was all a gift from God. And this lady just asked me for a dime. And I told her no, because that's just who I was. And I'm like, how can you love me? How can you forgive me? Look at me. This is who I am. And I turned around and this lady was gone. I didn't know what to do with myself from that point on. And I had been coming here to Mission Possible as an escape from Wayside. I could come here in the evenings and I could play Scrabble and I could chit-chat with the guys and just get away from the program that was Wayside. And it was my escape. And Gary was constantly trying to get me involved in Bible studies. Come on back here, we got this Bible study going on, we got this going on, we got that going on. At that point, I went to the Bible study because now, you know what, I want to know how God can forgive that. And I went in and I just laid it on the table. And Gary explained to me, the love of God in a way that I could understand it. I don't get to say, God, you can't forgive me. Nowhere in that Bible does it say I have to forgive myself. It says I am forgiven. Period. I am. And from that point forward, that hunger, that thirst we were talking about earlier for the Word of God and God's love has just been unquenchable. And Mission Possible physically with their clinic has addressed every part of my body, my teeth, my back, my fingers, my knees. I literally have been touched by every part of this ministry and has caused tremendous growth in me. I'm not the man I was 2.5 years ago in any way, shape, or form, not physically and by no means spiritually. Wayside Cross was the beginning of that spiritual growth. And I came to Mission Possible here to learn how to use the information I was getting at Wayside Cross, because they're very good at giving you lots of information that can be very overpowering sometimes. But I wanted to know, how do I make all this information work in my life? And that's what I got here at Mission Possible.